So, on my community tab, I did say that the next review, or I think I said in the last video, yeah, of Ross Chastain, that SVG was going to be the next one. And yeah, I call him SVG. Who fucking cares? But the point of the matter is, I thought that the SVG race win was going to come in first. But we have this one instead. So yeah, Chase Elliott goes winless last year, and Lionel Racing is all like, you know what? We still need to make a Chase Elliott raced car. Doesn't matter if he fucking wins a race or anything like that. We still need to produce one. And they went ahead and they produced this one, the Chicago race version. Yeah, but the Chase Elliott still even won a race, and they still made a die-cast of it. I mean, hey, Chase Elliott sells, except for some reason, the number 17 HendrickCars.com, driven by Chase Elliott, got canceled. Yeah, it's probably a lot of Chase Elliott fans that associate that paint scheme with Kyle Larson, and they hate Kyle Larson for Fontana and also Watkins Glen. But enough about that. Welcome back to yet another diecast review. As I said before, we're here to have a look at Chase Elliott's number 9 Chicago raced version. So this car right here for Chase Elliott, of course, as you can see here, we have the good old Hooter scheme, but it's a little bit different. And I'll get into that here in a little bit. But yeah, this car finished third at the Chicago street race, followed by second by, of course, Justin Haley. I mean, hey, if you're going to produce any Chicago race versions, why didn't you produce Justin Haley? Just saying, that would have been pretty cool to have, 1, 2, 3, SVG, Justin Haley, and then Chase Elliott. I mean, hell, they're doing that for Atlanta, so why the fuck not? I don't know. Again, Chase Elliott sells, so that's kind of why they did it. But what actually is kind of funny is that Chase Elliott, of course, he did, of course, eventually go back to Victory Lane in the Hooters paint scheme, which I really like the Hooters paint scheme that they have this year. But yeah, but we're here to have a look at this diecast. I wanted this car just because, well, because honestly, it's actually kind of pretty cool. And just because it's Chicago, and that's another reason why. They did make one for Chase Elliott for Bristol, but that was not really worth getting. And he did win a race in 22, so whatever. So, like the Ross Chastain car, we're going to go ahead and unbox this car. We're going to experience this car firsthand for ourselves to see if this is good or not. Let's go ahead and open this car up. Oh my god, I hate that sound so much. The metal hitting the glass. I need to change it or something like that. So here we go. Gotta, of course, go ahead and fix that. I want to go ahead and just fix this real quick before we just look at the diecast itself. Now, what's interesting about this is that you could actually kind of go ahead and consider this to be, you could consider this a Checkers or Wreckers diecast release, but it doesn't really say that on the box. That one actually would have been pretty cool if that would have happened. I know they did do that for the Hell Melon, which, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I don't have the Hell Melon scheme. But hey, blame Lionel Racing for not getting the freaking diecast right by missing the yellow banner. Trying to see if I could find the NASCAR Authentics version. But, anyways, let's go ahead and have a closer look at the car itself. And this is a really, really, really nice looking diecast right here. Yeah, again, of course, as you can see, this is not how the Hooters paint scheme looked like last year. No, so rather instead what happened was that Chase Elliott crashed his primary paint scheme in practice. So Hendrick Motorsports, they don't wrap their full, all their backup cars are just basically completely white. And they only wrap half of their paint schemes. Basically, they only just wrap the front, the sides, and that's basically it. And this actually created a really nice looking paint scheme. I don't know, this actually looks a bit better than just the all black, And what's actually is funny is that I don't even think Chase Elliott even got to ran the full Hooters paint scheme. Because last year, when it ran at Bristol Dirt, Josh Berry drove it, and that was the full Hooters paint scheme. And Chase Elliott's, and that was technically a Josh Berry car and all that sort of stuff. But yeah. But looking at this car, this is going to be, I think, really honestly a bit of a preview as to what we're gonna get for SVG come that review. But yeah, I always really love these Hooter paint schemes. You know, what really sucked was that I really wanted to get a version of the Hooter scheme like this on the Gen 6, all black and orange. But I never got that one. I instead got the pink version. Or did I get it? I don't remember. It's probably somewhere back there. So yeah. So let's go ahead and have a look at the sponsors and the decals itself here. We're actually going to go ahead and zoom in there. So on the windshield banner, we have the Chevy bow tie. Elliott, we of course can see the little peels there for the windshield tear off. And then of course there is the windshield wiper. 40th anniversary Hooters right here. See, this looks really nice. I really like that. And this is Night Owl right there. Of course, you can see there's the air ducts. And then here, of course, is the Chevy front nose. You got number 9, Sunoco, Hendrick Motorsports. You, of course, got this really nice carbon fiber looking splitter with these yellow tips. We'll actually look at this side because this side doesn't have damage. So, of course, you can see here we got Goodyear tires with the good, cool-looking gunmetal gray rims. Number 9, NASCAR Cup Series, 75th anniversary. Of course, we got the little owl right there. Lumar, Coca-Cola, First, Hooters, Night Owl, Napa, the gas cap. I have it on this side because the way the pits were, it's to the right instead of the left. You can see Chase Elliott's name right there, but you can't really see it because it's dark blue against black. Gee, I wonder who was the smartass who did that. And then, of course, you got a whole bunch of other logos right there. I'm not going to name them all just because it's going to just get so repetitive. Kelly Blue Book, Valvoline, Elliott, Hooters, Napa Auto Parts, and then, of course, follow me to Hooters. Actually, yeah, I really like the way this back bumper looks. Just plain white. That right there is just... when I think of Hooters in NASCAR, I honestly think that the base color being white and then the orange just looks amazing. Honestly just looks amazing to me. That's not to say the other Hooters paint schemes are bad. No, actually, far from it. But you can't go wrong with the white. Especially with, the Hooters chicks there. They're all in white with those orange booty shorts and all that sort of stuff. Oh my god, this video is going to lose the PG-13 rating. Okay, so let's now go ahead and talk about the race win damage. So, that's my first oopsie. I said race win, the race damage. So, as of course you can see here, Chicago, this of course race was of course plagued by rain and all that sort of stuff. And as of course you can see here, of course you can see here the front end. Well, this is a little bit dirty. I have to imagine this is from contact from another car. So that's kind of why it looks like that. And then, of course, we have right here the Gorilla Tape. Of course, right there for the front right there. I can kind of understand why Lionel maybe chose this. Not only because it's Chase Elliott, but because, hey, I mean, this looks really cool. And I'm trying to look at the race of the damage. It's not that much. I don't know. Is that damage? I don't think that's damage. I think that's just... And then, of course, you can see here the white, just, it's pretty dirty right there due to all the spray and all that sort of stuff. But overall, the front end is the most dirty looking of this car. So, we'll just zoom out a little bit here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the review that we have for all of you here today. This, of course, was Chase Elliott's number 9 Chicago race version. Kind of one of the first race version that I have that's not a race win. Now, maybe this is going to be maybe a start of a new series, maybe where I take a look at cars that didn't win races, like the Chickers or Wreckers. I do know there's some like Dale Jr.'s, and of course there's Ross Chastain's that I really want to get, the Hell Melon. But I want to get the NASCAR Authentics versions just because that one's the most complete one. But we'll see if this one ends up in the NASCAR Authentics. I imagine this will end up in the NASCAR Authentics, but not as a regular, but not in the winner's circle, just as a regular car. Because again, Chase Elliott sells. But I am excited. But I am really interested to see and to also get what was it? I'm also really excited to also get the Texas win from this year, because I really honestly like that scheme that Chase Elliott ran with. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or maybe give it a thumbs down. Or if you're just here to watch the video, I'm thankful that you watch it. So yeah, the SVG review should be next, and I don't know when that is going to come here, because I bought that from like Indiana, and it's taken a long ass time to get here. So with that being said, I will see all of you in the next video.